babe. Ride it, babe. Ride it, babe. The love scene, it ain't all that it may seem. All that it may seem. And it's always hurting me. Constantly, it reverses all on me. I ain't done anything.
What's good, y'all? Welcome to Kev's View. A very, very different talk show from all other shows out there. I love music. I'm going to be playing some music. I love to gossip. And I love to have hot interviews with amazing people. But today's show is very different. Y'all seen the first two episodes. I was sitting in my high chair with amazing topics. But today I'm on the couch with some amazing people. We're going to get into our topic of the day, which is Black Lives Matter. And my question for my guest before we get into the amazing interview that I have for y'all later today. The topic, I said, is Black Lives Matter. Is the government supporting Black Lives Matter campaign? Why or why not?
I'll answer that. I think the government will support it only if it benefits the government. Then to get to the why and why not, I say no. I think it's more of a community-based thing of awareness, of letting them know, one, that we are killing each other, two, shine the light on zealous police officers abusing their authority, and the other one is dealing with racism and how that topic is still, it's sad to say, in 2016 prevalent in our communities and our society as a whole. So to actually lean towards why or why not, I really say no, because if it doesn't benefit the government and depicting them in a good light, they won't support it.
Wow. Before we ask somebody else, answer the question, the reason why I picked today's topic because the month of June is in gun violence, something like that. I can't remember, but I definitely want to end it because there's so much young brothers getting killed, not only from each other but from the police across the world. Like, it's very crazy. I've seen it growing up. I witnessed at the time he was 14 years old, got killed by a police officer on top of the roof. Timothy Stansbury, if y'all never heard about that one. And that was very deep because that was my little cousin. And I'm like, and I tell him, like, go downstairs, don't go across the roof, because back then those cops was very crazy. And they still are, but it's more to a different extent now compared to then. So does anybody want to answer that the question that we asked? Or have any thing we'll talk about Black Lives Matter?
Speaking of Black Lives Matter, like our other business partner, June Miller, he's not here right now.
Right.
He's actually sitting on a panel for Mona Faison Peace for Peace organization.
Gun awareness.
And it's Gun Awareness Month, you know what I mean? Our co-star in it, Chase Baker, who plays Cheddar, he's hosting it. You know, like, so for the other side of Brooklyn, we involve ourselves in our community. You know what I mean? Like, my background, I come from the streets. I don't sugarcoat it. You know what I mean? And I once lived a destructive lifestyle. And when you say black on black crime or, Black Lives Matter, I contributed to that. So for me, it's more so personal that now that I'm back in society, what can I do to right my wrong, so to speak? You know what I'm saying? Like, my son was murdered at 17 years old, so it's like a lot of things for me is more so personal. And we just try to we try to do our best and reach everybody. So now you look, when you speak on Black Lives Matter, for those that's lived a destructive lifestyle, went to the penitentiary, and you come home, society will portray them like if they do something wrong, they'll show that. But the ones that's coming home doing something right, they not showing that. They don't keep a statistic. They keep a statistic for the recidivism rate for those that come home and go back to prison. But what about those that come home from prison and doing the right thing and helping out in the community? Where those statistics at? So that's why when you say, do they support it, I really don't think so from my standpoint.
Just to add to it, one of the key things that we did when we wrote the script to The Other Side of Brooklyn was I also come from the streets and contribute to a lot when I was young. Committed a heinous crime when I was 14, and the way to give back, I know in our society, social media, visuals, and music plays a part in a lot in the development of the youth. And I know a lot of our strip is violent.
Right.
But we don't really want to lose the message that we are trying to give with about poor decision making.
Right.
So in episode 5, we went to an extent and made our own Black Lives Matter at the end of it.
Right.
Hoping that discussion is talked about.
Right.
So, and when we put the campaign together, knowing what the campaign is about, which is Black Lives Matter, it's a topic that has many issues.
Right.
And we also speak about how the music industry plays a part in it. Degrading women, highlighting money and violence.
Right.
Such as, you know, how much money you got, how you flossing and things like that. A lot of these issues, because the youth nowadays pay closely attention to these issues. So to being responsible, because there's a lot of web series out there, and it's a movement that's happening, that we got young black men that taking their little hard-earned money, buying cameras, and putting productions together to showing out there, which is a good thing. But for us, I know somebody had to take the step up to be responsible.
Right.
So the other side of Brooklyn, we wanted to be the first to be responsible for the content, not just for the content, but for our community.
Right.
Because, you know, a lot of scenes are shot in our communities.
Right.
And we don't really want these young guys to feel as the opportunity as far as acting and hopefully bettering their lives with something like this, but to also let them know, like, listen, what you see on TV is something you don't do. We are trying to show you what not to do. So that's what really the Black Lives Matter was all about.
Right. So when we came on, I didn't introduce who these amazing people are. We have 2 of the creators of the web series called Other Side of Brooklyn and a few of the cast members here. But we're going to continue with this topic. This topic is really, really, really deep. Yes. I know you're a part of the campaign. Let's talk about
as far as the question as if the government is supporting Black lives, I feel I would say no. I would say no, but I wouldn't say no because they don't care. I feel like their care is like a level, it's certain levels, but the level is just not high enough to make a print or to have someone think like, no, it should not be this way, so that the community and the nation can just kind of change. It starts with the government, like the government's word. But as far as that, I feel like that's where we're really lacking with that, the government's care level, and if it was just a little higher, maybe something could happen, because it starts with them, I feel. They have a really big influence.
You have something?
Yeah, as far as with the government, I think with the government, when it comes to Black Lives Matter, they give a lot of broken promises.
Yeah.
My little cousin, 8 years old, November 17th, 2003, Deshaun Hill, he was killed in the East New York section of Brooklyn.
Yeah, I remember that.
But, no, his mother, Kimberly Hill. I was just in Atlanta with her and Michelle Strawberry, actually. And we was talking about it, talking about activism. That's one of the things I would like to do also. And like, it was a lot of promises given to her, but all that was put up was his name, Deshaun Hill's way. That's sad, over a dime bag of weed. Now, with the situation, it's a bad situation, but you got Duke the Great one, Denard Wilson. That's why they're doing what they're doing, to give people like me, people like, you know what I'm saying, Malika and Cass, a situation and a better situation to get out from what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? So, like, with that, it's this, you got to take things like that and strive and go for a throttle. And that's basically what we're here for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to also be a part of that and give my nephews, nieces, younger associates, friends, family, different people, different situations to get out of.
Right.
And that's what they're doing. I really appreciate them for that. I tell them that every day. So, like, with the government, it starts with us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It starts with us. We are the government. We got to govern ourselves.
That's right.
Even though we're not sovereign, but we got to govern ourselves, and we got to make a way out.
Yep.
And that's what we're doing when it comes to dealing with the project of 11206 Productions that they putting together with the other side of Brooklyn and different things.
I just want to say something really quick. And we do have the platform now, and so I feel like it is important that we do utilize our voice.
Yes.
And as I was reading the comments, it created such conversation amongst everyone. I really appreciate what the other side of Brooklyn is doing, and it makes you feel good, and it's just like our mission is not finished yet, and we have a long way to go.
Right.
But this definitely is a great start.
Yes.
So.
You know, conversation is very important.
Very important.
Conversation brings about awareness. So I know, you know, I learned a long time ago, if you could just reach one person, you kind of pass it on.
Yeah.
And even though we are not out there holding picket signs and doing certain things to get into the grit of our community, but doing small things can trickle down and make a big splash. This is the reason why we were so gun-ho and advocate about the Black Lives Matter campaign, so we can start that conversation to bring forth awareness, because things are still happening in our communities. Things that been happening for a very long time, and I believe the younger generation, it's missing a big gap, because I was raised in the same neighborhoods these things were happening, and our community was more tighter. We had older people passing on words of wisdom and looking out for us, and the respect level is gone. So if the conversation is start all over again, maybe the youth nowadays can be a little more attentive into who they live around and the communities, and maybe it could trickle down into you know, the gun awareness about killing each other.
To piggyback off of what he's saying with the generational gap. When we came, like, this is my childhood friend, you know what I mean? We did everything together. Right? But when we was coming up, we had after school programs, we had a lot of summer youth, you had everything. Now, and this time there's really no programs for these kids in the streets once they get out of school. It's just like here. So when they in their communities, they see the drug dealers, they see these are the things that they see. This is what they gravitate towards. And going back when we were shooting episode 2, is the young dudes in my community. You dig what I'm saying? And the detectives, they just kept riding back and forth. So I'm like, yo, man, here they go. You know, they on they shit, so to speak. And when they dropped us off, later on, he calls me. He was like, yo, the D's pulled me over. So I'm like, for what? He said, yo, you know what they asked us? What was we doing with them little dudes? Right? So now, for me, it was like, dad, you stereotype. Just because these are young dudes in the community, you felt that they was up to no good. But in all actuality, they was shooting the scene for a movie. So for me, it's like, all right, when you, in my community, in my neighborhood, people know me from the things that I did in my past. But now all the little dudes with the generational gap, I grabbed them. Like, yo, come on, man. Like, I'm going to give you something else to do. So, you know what I mean? So now I put them in a web series. So now when they friends see it, like, yo, you're a big homie. I want to be in it. All right, don't worry about it. I got you. So now, instead of them being on the block selling drugs or shooting somebody, they looking forward to being in the next episode. For the ones that's doing music, you know, because I do music. All right, yo, I want to go to the studio, but I've never been to the studio. All right, come on, don't worry about it. I'll pay for it. Let's go. To give them something. To show that they life do matter, but if you don't take the time out to deal with them responsibly, then they're gonna be irresponsible.
It's crazy. Any encouraging words before we go into our amazing interview?
Well, I'll start off. One, I really believe that as a people, and you know, not just black people, just people in general, I think the accountability and the responsibility has to start with yourself. A lot of times, the blame been shifted. And you know the old saying, the white man did this or the system ain't doing that. Right. If you just take the responsibility and to do what's right, stay focused, and also be aware and conscious of the next person. Right. Feelings, behavior, things like that. I think just starting with yourself, change happens.
Yes, right. Exactly.
That's right. Anybody else? Encouraging words for the youth?
Just to piggyback really quickly off of what Denard just said, that is definitely crucial to start with the realization of how you're acting as a person going out to the world and the different energy that you give out to give back. Right. So I feel like I love my people, but I just want everyone to just take a really good step back just to look at ourselves and see what we could do to really make this picture of a solution happen. Right. Really.
Okay.
And along with that, just don't limit yourself. Get rid of whatever toxic energy there is around you. I would say that people can bring you down. So just watch your surroundings, watch who you surround yourself around, and just stay positive, stay focused. And like this is like an outlet for all of us. So there's always another way.
Yes.
Okay.
In order to be appreciated, you must show appreciation.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Without showing appreciation, your dedication, and your loyalty, what you have. You just discrediting yourself before you discredit anybody else.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
Is everything cool? Huh? That's it?
Yeah, we good.
All right, so we're going to go to that. That was ending of episode number, 4 or 5, you said?
4,
that had the
4 is the
Black Lives Matter.
All right, we're going to check that clip out. I'm going to come back, right back here, and I'll have an amazing interview with the cast of The Other Side of Brooklyn. We'll be back after this. This is Kev's View.
Half of American gun death victims are men of color in poor, segregated neighborhoods that have little political clout. This is why they don't capture the public's attention. The government is not paying attention to the growing rates of African American males being gunned down every day. This has to stop. Black lives do matter.
Black-on-black crimes involving gun violence in poor communities are claiming the lives of our young black youth at an alarming rate. Losing a child is a parent's worst nightmare, but sadly, it's becoming a normal occurrence in these neighborhoods. In 2015, there was more than 50,000 gun incidents that resulted in violence.
It has to stop. Black lives matter.
Gun violence has also affected the hip-hop culture, which is predominantly African American. It has gotten out of control, and the major record labels aren't doing anything about it because their parent companies own prisons. Many famous artists have lost their lives to this epidemic of rising gun violence.
In 2015, over 50,000 gun incidents were reported in our communities. Black-on-black crimes, crimes against people of color, gun violence perpetrated in our communities affect us academically, financially, and socially. Mothers are tired of burying their children. Children are tired of being fatherless or motherless. Right now, I ask you to stand with us and shout, Black lives do matter.
Well, 13% of Americans are black. 65% of gun murder victims between the ages of 15 and 24 were black. 42% of the total gun deaths of individuals in this age group were of black males. Young black men in this age group are killed by a gun at a rate that is 4.5 times higher than their white counterparts. It has to stop.
On average, 33,000 Americans are killed with guns each year. The burden of this violence falls on young African Americans, where 54% are murdered by guns, all under the age of 30. African Americans who are perpetrators of gun violence not only takes the life of another young African American, but also contributes to ruin the life of the young person who pulls the trigger. It has to stop. The impact gun violence has on families of victims gets less attention than it should, when it should be treated with the same importance. Families suffering from the loss of a loved one to gun violence doesn't end with the victim. It's a continuous cycle of pain filled with unanswered questions So why would someone want to do that to their loved one? It has to stop.
Black Lives Matter.
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 Black Lives Matter. Black lives do matter.
Welcome back to Kev's View. I told y'all earlier that I have some special guests in the building. We have the creator or the producer, one of the creators, producer, and some of the cast members from a web series that is just like really taking off in an amazing way. And the web series is called The Other Side of Brooklyn. So I want to welcome the cast and one of the creators to Kev's View. What's up, y'all? What's going on?
Yeah, what's going on?
How are you?
All right. Good. So I'm going to start with this beautiful young lady on the corner over here.
Hello.
Can you say your name, and then we're going to go around in circles,
Yes,
okay?
I am Casimira Cintron. I play Charisma in The Other Side of Brooklyn.
My name is Malika Estelle, and I play Dee Dee on The Other Side of Brooklyn.
My name is Denon Wilson, and I'm one of the creators of The Other Side of Brooklyn.
My name is Duke the Great One. My name is Duke the Great One, and I'm one of the creators of The Other Side of Brooklyn, and I also play the character Grimy Mo.
Okay.
My name Cola Allen, and I played Justice Simpson on The Other Side of Brooklyn.
Okay, that's what's up. So I'm going to start with Denar right now. So what made y'all come up with this idea, Other Side of Brooklyn, and how is it different from the other web series out there?
Well, we came up with the idea of me and one of my partners, June Miller.
Okay.
We came up with the idea. It was actually started out as a short.
Okay.
And we seen what was out there, and we wanted to improve.
Okay.
We make sure it was well scripted and to have a lot of messages towards the community, but also be authentic and portraying real lives.
Okay.
So it's about a young female who plays by Charisma.
Okay.
And her father get killed in a bag drug deal.
Wow.
And then the story goes in a lot of different directions.
Okay. So we're going to come to you in a minute, but I want to hit this dude right here, Duke the Great, who was on my show before, perform. Talk a little bit more about your character, because I watched it. I want the viewers to know.
Well, my character is Grimy Mo, fresh out of prison after 17 years. You know, he's dealing with the trials and tribulations of readjusting into society. And basically, you know, the financial struggles start to take a burden on him.
Okay.
A friend offers him an opportunity, and he takes the opportunity, but due to his greed, it excels in another direction, and it just go haywire from there. That's how I get the name Grimy Mo.
Wow, Grimy Mo. Another question for you. The character you play, is there like, I can't say a resemblance, but was that your personal life before you came? So I know we talked about this before in my last show, of you went to John and came home. So is that something that you did previously in your life? I mean, that's a cool question to ask.
Nah, I plead the fifth. But nah. Seriously, on a serious, everybody know, that's my past. I was in the streets, went to jail when I was 17 years old for murder, you know, did 17 years in prison. That's just me.
Right.
Well, was me. Let me say that. All right.
Okay. And I'm proud of you. Came home doing something positive. Definitely want you to come back to perform again, because you performed on my last show. You gotta come with some new stuff. I'm ready.
I always got new stuff. Always.
Okay. That's why I want to go to this beautiful young lady over here. Yeah. So talk about your character.
So my character, her name is Dee Dee, and she plays Charisma's best friend.
Okay.
And
she's
she's very feisty. Okay. She's also really educated. So she's what you would call Holly Hood. She has a bit of a smart mouth, and it's like you never fully know her motives or her intentions, but she does have a big heart. So you're gonna see her character really unfold more as the series takes off.
Is that you in your real life?
She's a bit more, I would say she's a bit more bolder with her mouth. Like, I tend to think before I speak. She really just has no filter. So she's very confident, and she knows what she wants.
Okay. And we're going to see some more of you, don't worry. Now we're going to go to you, bro. So let's talk about your character.
My character is Justice Simpson. Okay. I'm the protege, little brother, and comrade of Grimy Mo Daniels. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like, he gonna put me in a situation, give me opportunity to do what I do best, basically in the streets, and just getting more intact with people on the streets and getting them basically on our team to do what we do. Right. What's in the streets, which I really don't like to talk about too much, but know how the street life is. Right. So that's basically what it is. And as time go on, things will unfold, but that's for later on when the movie, takes off. Okay. Cool. I'm saving you for last. Just be prepared. So I'm about to shoot back over to you. Mm-hmm. So you have 6 episodes already?
No, the 5th will be airing soon. Right now we have 4 episodes out. Okay.
So what was in your mind when you were like actually working with your team, putting this together? Like what was in your mind?
Well, we all sat down, myself, Duke the Great One, and Jew Miller, and when we was putting the story together, we wanted one to be captivating, entertaining, but also educate at the same time. So what we did was we took what we know was being in these rough communities, but we wanted to tell a tale where dealing with a lead female character. Right. Most of the web series that we saw, we didn't really see too many strong female characters. Right. So we first came up with the character, which is Charisma, and then, created a story around her father being a drug dealer. Right. And after his demise, we want to show the struggles of making poor decision making. Right. And her character goes through a lot. It reflects in the web series about her either doing the wrong thing, which her father was doing, or doing something good with her life. So we kind of centered around that. And then you have a person such as Grimy Mo, his character, and you want to mesh it in together, which his character is he just coming home from prison, he got a family to feed, and mostly we see these people out every day. Someone's out in the streets hustling, but they want to get out, but what we call them opportunists, and taking a good opportunity and trying to run with it. So and the story has a lot of subplots where other characters have their own little stories, so we trying to mix it up in there so we can share the story, the other side of Brooklyn.
Okay. So I'm gonna go to this beautiful young lady. Let's talk about your character.
Yes, so I play Charisma Santiago in the series. I basically am the daughter of Brooklyn's kingpin, Juan Santiago, and basically my father has left this crazy legacy behind after he's did that bad drug bust or whatever. And all my life I just wanted to be the normal child. Like basically my mother and my father was into some craziness, and I just wanted to just have a normal life, normal situations go on, but with the decisions that they made, they left me with a totally unnormal life to where I just have to do different things to basically survive. And and behind my dad being killed and basically him leaving a whole line of people that got this business running, I'm left in like basically the spotlight to keep it going. Right. And that's not gonna be an easy thing for me at all. Right. But you gotta stay tuned to see my struggles and how I prevail.
All right, so we're about to go to episode number 2. We're gonna catch the first 4 minutes of it, and we're gonna come back after this, all right? I'm sure the volume.
You knew it was my fucking father!
Yo, what the fuck is you talking about?
You knew it was my fucking father! You still fuck me!
Yo, what the fuck is you talking about?
Fuck your fucking carry your fucking line, you dumb fuck!
Mark,
bitch!
turn the volume up.
Hello? Hello, nigga? Oh my God. Oh my God, nigga. Oh my God. No, I'm not away. I just shot the motherfucker. The nigga shot my phone. I just shot him, nigga. I don't know what to do. I'm in the park. I don't know what to do, nigga. Please come help me. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I went upstairs, yes, and I'm still home. Please, nigga, you have to hurry up, please. Just hurry, please. Please. All right, just hurry, please. All right, I'm coming.
Man, don't know them Glocks out, man. I want everybody hit, man. Squad, man. Everybody, man. Go. Everybody in the boat.
I think we got another murder scene. I think we got another murder scene. 9/11, we got another murder scene. I think we got another murder scene. I see a hater, oh that might be a murder scene. For my designer, hold on, that's a murder scene. I think we got another murder scene. 9/11, got another murder scene.
Yo, tell me what the fuck happened, man.
Negro, I'm so happy to see you. I don't believe this is happening to me, Negro. I met this nigga at my job. He was a regular. He was an asshole, but he treated me nice, so I gave him a chance. I brought him back to the house and he saw a picture of Papa. He acted weird, but I didn't think anything of it. And then I go downstairs, be chilling, I go downstairs and I get this message from you, Negro.
So why the fuck you didn't tell me that when I sent you the fucking picture?
I don't know. When I went back upstairs, I saw a gun under the nigga pillow, so I just took it and shot him. Like, I just shot the nigga. Fuck him.
Yo, listen, man. You bugging the fuck out. That's a dangerous situation, man. I'm gonna call some people. We gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna see what the fuck is going on, man. But you gotta be careful out here, man.
Never. I saw the gun and I pulled the trigger.
Nah, I understand that, but you gotta remember, man, who the fuck your father is, man. You can't be running around dealing with random niggas, man.
Welcome back. This clip was very deep. So you said you met the guy at your job. Like, I didn't see the whole episode, but I went up to 3 because it was so deep. So let's talk about.
Basically, the guy Mo is like one of the people that come into my job because I'm supposed to be a bartender at a local bar, I guess. And he's one of the cool guys that try to come in and try to talk to me all the time and like spit game to me and stuff. And he's been trying to do it for a while, but I always try to like just curve him, like, no, leave me alone. But this one time I finally, was nice to him. I gave him my number, we spoke, we went out on a couple dates, and finally when he gets the chance to get back to my house, he played himself to the fullest and just ruined my whole damn life.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know who I'm at. This question right here is to you two. I don't know who would answer it. What made y'all pick the characters, the people that's actually playing the characters, what made y'all pick them?
Well, I'll start and I'll pass. I had a hand of casting her. Mm-hmm. I know her family member, her aunt, is a good friend of mine growing up. And she gave me a call, and I was reaching out after we got the script together and said I was looking for a female character to play a role. We met, we talked, and her part that she cast for was incredible. Okay. So I signed her on board, everybody agreed, all our partners agree, and then from there, the rest of the cast was decided by
Okay.
Two great one.
So what made you pick the rest of the cast?
Well, the rest of the people I picked, I have like close relationships with them. You know what I mean? In reality, they friends of mine. And when you read the script, for example, Chase Baker, he played a character Cheddar.
Right.
But in real life, Chase is a music artist.
Right.
That's the character he takes on inside the other side of the Brooklyn.
Okay.
You know, in real life, Cola Allen, who plays Jess, you know, his older brother is really my comrade, but this is my little brother.
Right.
So in real life, this was the connection for him because off screen, the way that we are on screen is the way that we are off screen. So everybody that I pick is their characteristics had to resemble what was written in the script. If it didn't, whether we was friends or not, I passed you over. Well, you know, you had to give me something that I saw within this character, you know. And just like for her, I wasn't there when he cast her, but they called me. They like, yo, bro, this is it. So when we did this scene, the first scene of first episode, and then, you know, I'm standing on the side watching, and when she received the phone call and she cried, she's like, I cried. Wow. And I'm a gangster. She made me cry. I'm like, yo, did her father really get killed?
Okay. All right. So this is your first web series, your first interview?
My first acting project, everything. Like, I'm just trying to dive in head first and, you know, give it my all.
I feel you. That's the same way I was. But what do you do besides came into what were you doing before this?
Well, it's kind of crazy because now I kind of model a little bit, but it kind of came hand in hand at the time of me kind of blossoming with this acting thing. Okay. So I kind of was just, just regular chilling, working and stuff. But around the time we started doing this, modeling came into my life. And so now I'm a model and actress and just, trying to find my foot in this entertainment world. Well, it's really cool.
They're going to take you. Just be ready.
I hope so.
Just be ready. So what do you do outside of being a part of the web series?
I'm a singer-songwriter.
Okay.
So that's my first. That's basically what I was doing. And me and Kaz, we're co-workers. So that's how I got put on to it. Right. She was like, well, we have an entire cast, and you and I, we vibe well, and I'm looking for someone to play my best friend.
Okay.
So I jumped at the opportunity. I went to performing arts high school, and I've always been in the arts. So that just kind of, happened that way.
You have music recorded and stuff like that?
I have music, I have videos, I do. So.
She's real good.
Yes.
Oh, so she's good. So then before we finish this interview, we're going to play one of your videos.
Okay.
Okay? So what do you do outside of this web series life?
Well, I partner up with Denard Wilson with helping him film, like assistant filmer with him, and also I'm gonna take classes at Brick Arts. I'm gonna take classes at Brick Arts for editing, and he put me on and just taught me everything that I need to know as far as what the camera works. My big bro right here gave me opportunity with turning from a performer into an actor. So it's just I'm gonna just take my step forward with doing everything I can, to make it work.
Right.
And that's about it.
So you do music?
No, I don't do music. I'm filming.
Okay.
Filming.
So you perform from a performer to acting?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I'm a performer as of right now because I never act before.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So this is my first time.
Okay.
So, and what I'm doing, I'm not acting. The character that I'm playing, I'm not acting. It's natural.
Natural.
That's why he picked me to put it on and play the part. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm a performer for the people on camera. Then I'm gonna just take acting classes. I'm coming to Brick Arts to take the editing classes.
A great place to learn anything.
Exactly.
Anything.
Exactly.
So you're still doing your music? Any new projects you're doing besides the web series? Like when it comes to your music?
Well, I put like my music on hold.
Okay.
Right now, my main focus is the web series, what I mean? But we have a mixtape for the other side of Brooklyn, and I'm currently putting a soundtrack together for the other side of Brooklyn.
Okay.
But we going into apparel, to clothing. When we say 11206 production, we don't want people to stick us in one lane.
Right.
You know what I mean? We do music. You know, June, he's an author. He write book. Denard do visual work. You know, videos, whatever you photos. You know, we covering every element. Okay. So we just out here working, man. This is a team effort. If one win, we all win.
That's correct. Got to be that way. So, you being a visual artist, and you know, you are a community producer. So, what else besides that you plan on doing?
We had right now our primary focus is the web series, but we have other projects in works. I'm also an author myself. Got a book out called Lost and Found, but we have what we are trying to do here is stay focused on the primary goal is to better our quality and our production level with the web series, and then build off of that because we do book trailers. We help out with music videos, photography, and the music, and a lot of this stuff meshes what we're already doing now with the other side of Brooklyn. But in the future, we definitely have a lot of projects, mini movies. We might the other side of Brooklyn, when it stops and the season ends, it still begins. Right. So it's an on continuous thing. So it's a lot of material that's going to be coming out. And this is our first project, and it's doing pretty well.
Okay. Yeah. I'm proud of y'all. Definitely.
Appreciate it.
I've been wanting to work with y'all for a minute, and I hope I can get the opportunity before I decide to pick up and go to ATL to take my career to another level.
Watch it now.
Yeah, but it's not about me right now. It's about y'all. But I'm trying to think of what else. I don't know what else to say. All right, we're gonna take a quick break. Can you introduce one of your music videos for them?
Okay, well, I'll introduce Dance With You. So my name is Malika S. Dell, and this is one of my most popular singles entitled Dance With You.
Okay. We'll be back after this.
Yo, look what my friend just sent me. I can't believe it, yo. Malika, is that the boy you was telling me about? Look.
Yo, you should go talk to him.
Yeah.
Really? You think I should?
Yes.
Alright. Where's she really going?
Tell you, you make me smile. I just wanna be around you. I never realized what you do to me, baby. You make me wanna dance just 'cause I'm with you. If you're happy, first you go to the right, then you go to the left, then you put your hands up, then you go right down. Yeah, then you go right down. First you go to the right, then you go to the left, then you put your hands up, then you go right down. Yeah, then you go right down. up, then you go right down. Yeah, yeah, then you go right down.
Look, Malika, look. Huh? Isn't that the boy you was telling me about?
Yeah, that's him.
Oh, I think you should talk to him.
Nah, I don't think so.
Yes. You've been questioning him forever.
Nah. It's okay. Like, we ran tonight.
He just might touch you.
That was a hot video by this amazing young lady right here. I want to say thank you to the cast and the two of the three creators of Other Side of Brooklyn. Great interview today.
Thank you.
I definitely want you to come back.
Thank you.
We could talk more about the Black Lives Matter. But I want this conversation to stop here. I want you to go to social media, talk more about it. Like, it's very, very deep and crucial topic to talk about. So let's continue that conversation. We'll start with you, Miss Cassie.
Yes.
So social media links, how they can find you?
Yes, you guys can find me. I have Instagram and Facebook. My Instagram is Kazmira Cintron. And my Instagram is my first name, Kazmira. It's just Kazmiraa. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook.
Okay.
So YouTube, SoundCloud, any music site is Malika Esdelle. That's Malika, last name Esdelle. And my Instagram and Twitter is _Queen Lika, Likaa. Thank you.
Okay. You can follow the web series on YouTube. It's called The Other Side of Brooklyn. We have a group, if you would like to join, on Facebook. It's called The Other Side. The Instagram is Other Side of Brooklyn. No, excuse me, The Other Side of BK, as long as with Twitter. Twitter.
You can follow me on Instagram at Duke_Great1.
Okay.
And you can follow me on Facebook at Grimy Mode OSOB.
Okay.
You can follow me on Instagram at just_Other Side of Brooklyn, and also on Facebook as my real name, Cola Allen.
Okay. So I want to say thank you again for coming. Yeah, I know how y'all can find me. Facebook, Kev's View, that's our like page. Instagram, DJ Kev the God. That's JWD. Facebook, Kev Lawrence. And I want y'all to stay tuned. Another amazing episode's coming very soon to you. And this is Kev. I'll see y'all next week.
Peace out.
Good.
See you good.
We make it rain. I be in the cut like, oh. Got me in the cut like, oh. I be in the cut like, oh, yeah. Baby, I'm like, hey, tell me what's your name. Think you could be bae. Is that okay? Let me get your number, cause you're making me wonder. Are you lightning to my thunder? Oh, I'm burning up. Tell me, boy, what's up? Pour Henny in my cup. Gon' make love in this club. Believe it. And don't you worry, don't be in a hurry, cause we just getting started. Boy, stop thinking it's a game. Do what I want and watch me make it rain. I I be in the club like, oh. Got me in the club like, oh. I be in the club like, oh, yeah. Bet you heard about me, cause ain't nobody that could ever really tell me. Every guy in the club looking at me, but my mind's on you, boy, you got me. Is it a crime that I really wanna make you mine? Want you so bad, ain't dancing, boy, so fuck that. I'm burning up. Tell me, boy, what's up? Go Henny in my cup. Go make love in this club. Believe it, and don't you worry. Don't be in a hurry, cause we just getting started. Boy, stop thinking it's a game. Do what I want and watch me make it rain. I be in the club like, oh. Got me in the club like, oh. I be in the club like, oh, yeah. Yeah, I keep it and I want you, baby. You're the one that make me crazy. So come on, let me be your lady. Let it out, come and put it on me. The nigga in here could get none of my time. I curve in my wave and I tell him bye-bye. But you ain't no typical my type of guy. So buy me a drink and let's have a good time. Hey, boy, stop thinking it's a game. Do what I want and watch me make it rain. Hey, I be in the club like, oh. In the club like, got me in the club like, oh. I be in the club like, oh.
Oppression is only in the mind of the oppressed. To be free is to be without one. To be free is to understand your needs. We need unity. We need justice. We need a voice.
I'm sick and tired of excuses. Think it's time for retribution. Police kill an innocent black man. They call it justified execution. Over Skittles in the iced tea, walking down the street in a hoodie, get you killed though? August 28, 1955. R.I.P. to Emmett Till, bro. Just in case you never heard of him. A white woman said that Emmett tried to flirt with her. A black kid in Mississippi, that's a sign of disrespect. So 2 white men murdered him. Yeah, propaganda in the media be giving half truth, so you gotta pay attention. Emancipation Proclamation was supposed to end slavery. This is modern day lynch. Ain't no justice, ain't no peace. Plus they main focus to make us all look ignorant. And it's a goddamn shame Eric Garner lost his life in New York over selling loose cigarettes. What about Jordan Davis? He was riding with his friend and they was listening to music. Till a white man felt the need to argue with some teens, and it resulted in a shooting. You better wake up, this shit is happening everywhere, all over this country. And it really hit home when you knew one of the victims. I used to work with Nick Thomas, Sandra Bland cause of turn sickness. And they killed a little boy named Tamir Rice over toy guns. Oscar Grant at a train station. Walter Scott got shot in his back cause he chose to run. I can keep naming names, but I think I'm finna start right now. Left laying in the streets by the Ferguson police, how the whole world seen Mike Brown. If you black, you got a target on your back. When we react, they attack our character. But despite what they say, they'll never take away to the fact that our black lives matter.
I'm sorry, but I don't want to be an emperor. That's not my business. I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I should like to help everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black man, white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that.
When I say Black Lives Matter, I don't mean others don't. Life is a gift to a black man too. If I'm unarmed and I run into a car, proper protocol shouldn't be that taboo. I mean, if I wear a hoodie, I just might be cold. Shit, if I'm inked up, I just like tattoo. If they go the hair route, they're hipster. If I grow mine, I'm a thug and I might snap too. Somebody kill a lion in this global outrage, everybody wanna persecute the dentist. But if a woman get killed by the damn cigarette, then they draw that lady up like a menace. This is not a game, but it's treated like a scrimmage. Same crime, very different sentence. White team kills 4, while the DUI never see the inside of a prison. Can you see the image? Hey, listen, incarceration crazy, exasperated by the crack boom in the 80s. Homie trapping out the battle on some new jack shit. Nino Brown with a chicken and a baby. Why? Cause the education lacking, ain't no taxes in the trapping, ain't nobody been hiring late. Have it running with the law when this pig talking flaw say, so I'm reaching for 380.
No matter what the circumstances turn out to be,
His is a tragic loss of life that affects us all.
No, he reaching for his wallet and everybody saw it. He caught about 10 in the chest. And the cop get administrative legal pay. I guess a nigga need a tool in the vest. Fast forward press a day and they don't need a reason. Trip the lights and it lip freely squeezing. Anybody get it, it's open season. This the flag we salute under oath allegiance. Black America.
Black power. This some bullshit, death by a bullet. Cops pointing guns and we yelling don't pull it. Black lives matter in this country cause we built it. They say we equal but we know that's some bullshit. I hate to say it but I'm starting to see a racist. Everywhere I go want a lot of white faces. Black lives matter but I bet they never say it. Tell my daughters I love them if I don't make it. Kinda hard being black in America. They shooting first cause I know that they scared of us. But the law they created got niggas scared of bust back. Blacks pack front to back on a jail bus. People think we stupid cause we poorly educated. Black neighborhoods stay getting investigated. Most niggas I know either dead or incarcerated. Martin King had a dream, look how far he made it. They take away everything, what can you learn in jail? Whoever designed the system need to burn in hell. Companies getting rich, trafficking convicts. I know it's nonsense, but I bet you didn't know it's real. I'm tired of being judged by the color of my skin. Only time I'm being judged is by a white man. I got mad love by my friends and my kin, and I try to pray for whoever I don't like, man. This some bullshit, death by a bullet. Cops pointing guns and we yelling don't pull it. Black lives matter in this country cause we built it. They say we equal but we know that's some bullshit. I hate to say it but I'm starting to see a racist. Everywhere I go want a lot of white faces. Black lives matter but I bet they never say it. Tell my daughters I love them if I don't make it.
They killed my nigga Trayvon. They killed my nigga Michael Brown. Put your hands up, man, and still gon' strike it down. Another black life in the ground, man, I need 1,000 guns and 100,000 rifle rounds. You murder us, you get a medal. We murder you, we meet the devil. And he the one that's gon' beat the gavel. And make sure we never see tomorrow. And give my family grief and sorrow. Man, I can't breathe with your knees on my neck. You wanna see some registration, let me see some respect. Just like a movie Purge on the streets in effect. So when you see the police, homie, squeeze with the tech. But that's really not the way to go. We don't know which way to go, cause it's all about the paper fold. They slay the new and take the old. We all hope God save our souls. They rather lock and load. Fucked up.
This some bullshit, death by a bullet. Cops pointing guns and we yelling don't pull it. Black lives matter in this country cause we built it. They say we equal but we know that's some bullshit. I hate to say it but I'm starting to see a racist. Everywhere I go want a lot of white faces. Black lives matter but I bet they never say it. Tell my daughters I love them if I don't make it.